On the isolated islands of Indonesia lies one of nature's most remarkable creatures, the Komodo dragon. The largest lizard on the planet, these fearsome predators have ruled the land for millions of years, evolving in isolation to become a master of survival. Measuring up to 10 feet in length and weighing as much as 150 pounds, the Komodo dragon is a living relic, a creature built for strength and survival in one of the harshest environments on Earth. Found only on a handful of islands, including Komodo, Rinca, and Flores, the Komodo dragon is perfectly adapted to this rugged, arid landscape. The island's dry conditions and sparse vegetation provide both a challenge and an advantage for this apex predator. Here on the volcanic islands, the dragon's physical traits, powerful limbs, sharp claws, and keen sense of smell, give it an edge as it stalks its prey. The Komodo dragon's long, muscular body is designed for power, its feet equipped with razor-sharp claws. But it is its jaws that are most formidable. Filled with teeth that curve backward, these jaws are capable of delivering a powerful bite, enough to tear through flesh and bone. The dragon's forked tongue serves as a sophisticated tool to detect the faintest traces of scent, even from miles away. This sense of smell guides them in tracking down their prey. Among the dragon's primary prey are the wild goats that roam the island. But hunting these nimble creatures requires more than just strength. It demands strategy and patience. Unlike other predators that rely on speed, the Komodo dragon uses a combination of stealth and surprise. They are patient hunters, often waiting for the right moment to strike. The hunt begins not with a chase, but with a careful approach. The Komodo dragon moves with surprising stealth, slowly creeping closer to its prey. Every step is calculated, as the dragon knows that a single misstep could alert its target. It knows that patience is key. With its keen vision, the dragon watches for any sign of movement, waiting for the perfect opportunity to strike. Once the dragon closes the gap, it springs into action, launching itself towards its prey with an explosive burst of speed. Though large and heavy, these dragons are capable of reaching impressive speeds when attacking. The initial strike is often enough to take the prey by surprise. The Komodo dragon uses its jaws to grip and tear into the flesh, creating an opening for a deadly strike. If the first strike doesn't bring down the prey immediately, the hunt continues. The Komodo dragon is relentless, not giving up the chase. Even a wounded animal, slow from a single bite, becomes an easy target. The dragon's venom, delivered through its saliva, takes effect quickly. The goat, once swift and agile, begins to weaken. The venom causes paralysis and shock, gradually wearing down the prey's ability to escape. The venom of the Komodo dragon is one of its deadliest weapons. It contains toxins that prevent blood from clotting, induce shock, and cause extreme pain to its victim. Though the bite may not immediately bring the prey down, the toxins in the saliva slowly incapacitate the goat, ensuring that escape is no longer possible. Once the prey has been worn down, the dragon closes in for the final blow. The victim, no longer able to flee, succumbs to the lethal combination of the dragon's venom and strength. With its prey now completely incapacitated, the dragon makes its kill, ensuring that no part of the goat will go to waste. Now, the real feast begins. The Komodo dragon consumes its prey in a matter of hours. Its stomach is capable of expanding to hold large amounts of meat, allowing the dragon to gorge itself. Every part of the goat is eaten: flesh, bones, and even the internal organs. These dragons are not picky eaters, and their digestive systems are specially designed to break down even the toughest materials. While the adult Komodo dragon feasts, smaller dragons and other scavengers are quick to take advantage of the leftovers. In the wild, nothing goes to waste. Young Komodo dragons in particular must be careful around larger adults who may chase them away from the meal. However, they'll return once the dominant dragon has had its fill. Once the dragon has feasted, it enters a quieter period in its life. During mating season, the male dragons engage in fierce battles to establish dominance and win the attention of a female. These territorial battles are intense, with dragons using their sharp claws and strong jaws to fight. The winner earns the right to mate, passing on his genes to the next generation. After mating, the female Komodo dragon lays her eggs in a secure burrow. The eggs incubate for several months, protected from the harsh conditions of the island. Once the eggs hatch, the young Komodo dragons are ready to face the world. Vulnerable and small, they instinctively climb trees to avoid predators, including the very adults of their own species. Tree climbing provides them with safety, offering a refuge from larger predators and a chance to grow stronger before they venture into the open ground. The Komodo dragon has survived for millions of years, its adaptability ensuring its place at the top of the food chain. This predator has learned to thrive in an environment that is harsh and unforgiving, where prey is not always plentiful and resources can be scarce. While it may appear slow and lumbering, the Komodo dragon is a master of conservation. It knows how to use its energy wisely, often resting between hunts, conserving its strength for when it's truly needed. Komodo dragons are solitary creatures, each one fiercely guarding its territory. They communicate primarily through scent, marking their territory with urine, and their interactions are typically limited to mating season or fights over food. During mating season, however, social tensions rise as males battle for the attention of a female. The contests are brutal and often end with one dragon retreating, acknowledging the victor's dominance. The winner claims the territory, securing the chance to mate and pass on his genes. But even after a victorious battle, the dragon will return to its solitary life, once again ruling its domain in quiet isolation. While the Komodo dragon is capable of hunting large prey, it is also an opportunistic scavenger. It has been known to feast on carcasses left behind by other predators, or those that have died from natural causes. With its ability to digest even the toughest parts of an animal, such as bones and cartilage, the Komodo dragon is an efficient scavenger, ensuring that no meal goes to waste. One of the most extraordinary aspects of the Komodo dragon's hunting technique is its venom. Once the dragon strikes, the venom, which contains toxic compounds, enters the prey's bloodstream. The venom is not only painful but causes shock and prevents blood from clotting. The initial bite may not kill the prey immediately. Instead, the venom slowly takes effect, incapacitating the goat. The dragon patiently follows, knowing that in time, its prey will weaken and eventually succumb to the poison. Survival in the wild is not guaranteed, but the Komodo dragon's ability to adapt, hunt, and scavenge allows it to thrive in this rugged environment. It has few natural enemies, though it is not without its challenges. With the occasional human encroachment and environmental changes, its existence is always precarious. Komodo dragons rely on the sun to regulate their body temperature. As cold-blooded animals, they need to bask in the sun to stay active, often spending hours lying in the warmth, preparing for their next hunt or journey. Young Komodo dragons, though small and vulnerable, are born with an instinct to climb. By seeking refuge in the trees, they avoid larger predators, including the adult Komodos, who might see them as competition or even prey. As they grow, the young dragons begin to venture closer to the ground, learning the ways of the land. Their growth is gradual, and their survival depends on their ability to navigate the dangers of the wild. Over time, they will shed their juvenile tendencies and become skilled hunters themselves.
As the apex predator on Komodo Island, the Komodo dragon plays a critical role in maintaining the balance of the ecosystem. By controlling populations of prey, such as wild goats, deer, and smaller mammals, the dragon ensures that the environment remains in harmony, preventing overgrazing and promoting the health of plant life. While feared by many of the island's inhabitants, the Komodo dragon is an integral part of the delicate balance of life on Komodo Island. Today, the Komodo dragon faces new challenges: habitat loss, climate change, and human interference. All threaten this ancient creature's survival. Conservation efforts are underway to protect these legendary reptiles, ensuring that they continue to roam the islands for generations to come. Through careful management and preservation of their habitat, as well as increased awareness about the importance of these dragons in the ecosystem, there is hope for their continued survival. The Komodo dragon's future is uncertain, but as long as these magnificent creatures continue to roam, they remind us of the power and majesty of nature's design. A living testament to resilience, strength, and survival in the wild. As the island's apex predator, the Komodo dragon plays an essential role in shaping the ecosystem of Komodo Island. Without it, the balance of life here would be disrupted. The dragons keep populations of herbivores, such as wild goats and deer, in check, preventing them from overgrazing the land and damaging vegetation. By regulating these herbivore populations, the Komodo dragon helps maintain the health of the island's flora. This, in turn, ensures the survival of a diverse array of other species that depend on the plants for food and shelter. Though the Komodo dragon is the undisputed king of the island, its presence also influences a wide range of other species. Smaller animals like rodents and insects often make use of the carcasses left behind by the dragons. These scavengers perform an important ecological service by cleaning up the remains and recycling nutrients back into the soil. Each piece of the ecosystem depends on the actions of another. Even the mighty Komodo dragon, in its role as hunter and scavenger, plays a crucial part in sustaining life on this isolated island. Komodo dragons are long-lived creatures, often surviving for over 30 years in the wild. Their longevity is a testament to their resilience, as they face few natural predators and possess impressive physical adaptations that aid in their survival. As they grow older, Komodo dragons become more experienced hunters. Their years of honing survival skills allow them to remain dominant on the island. However, even the strongest of dragons must face challenges, from the competition for food to the natural dangers posed by the environment. Despite their fearsome nature, Komodo dragons face significant threats. Habitat loss due to human development and climate change poses a real risk to their future. As tourism increases on Komodo Island, the delicate balance of the ecosystem is at risk. Unchecked human activity has caused parts of the dragon's natural habitat to shrink, leaving them with fewer places to roam, hunt, and reproduce. As their territory shrinks, their access to prey becomes more limited. conservation efforts are underway to protect the Komodo dragon. The Indonesian government, along with conservation organizations, has taken significant steps to preserve the species by creating protected areas on Komodo Island and the surrounding isles. Komodo National Park is now a UNESCO World Heritage Site, ensuring that the dragon's habitat is safeguarded for future generations. Through these efforts, scientists and conservationists are working to ensure that Komodo dragons have the space and resources they need to survive in the wild. These protected zones allow for more sustainable tourism practices and offer the dragons a better chance to thrive. The Komodo dragon, a creature that has roamed these islands for millions of years, is a living testament to the power of nature. Its survival through time is a story of strength, adaptability, and resilience. As the world continues to change, the future of this ancient predator depends on our efforts to preserve its habitat and protect the fragile ecosystems it inhabits. For now, the future of the Komodo dragon remains in our hands. The work of conservationists, scientists, and local communities will determine whether these magnificent creatures continue to thrive for generations to come. To witness the Komodo dragon in its natural environment is to witness a creature shaped by millions of years of evolution, a perfect blend of strength, skill, and survival. A creature that thrives in solitude, but whose presence affects the entire ecosystem around it. Though its future remains uncertain, the Komodo dragon will always remain a symbol of the untamed power and mystery of the natural world. On the islands of Komodo, the circle of life continues. As long as the dragons roam, so too will the delicate balance of nature be maintained. The Komodo dragon, silent, powerful, and eternal, reminds us of the raw beauty and unforgiving nature of the wild. As the sun sets over the wild landscape of Komodo Island, the Komodo dragon continues its solitary journey through the untamed land it has ruled for millions of years. A creature that has endured through time, shaped by the forces of nature, and evolved to be the apex predator of these islands. But the future of this magnificent reptile, like so many other species, rests in our hands. Only by understanding, protecting, and respecting its world can we ensure that the Komodo dragon's legacy endures. The Komodo dragon, with all its power and mystery, reminds us of the delicate balance of life. A world where every creature plays a role, and where we, as stewards of the earth, must protect the wild places that remain. Join the effort to preserve the natural wonders of our world, ensuring that future generations will continue to witness the majesty of creatures like the Komodo dragon. This is not just the story of the Komodo dragon, it is the story of our planet, of the wild places that need our protection, and of the creatures who depend on us to keep their world safe. The dragon's journey is far from over, and neither is ours. Thank you for joining us on this incredible journey. Let us continue to protect the wild and its wonders, for they are part of the very fabric of life on Earth.